Top 10 June combos.
Combo number 1. Slimefoot and Squee. Plus, Pitiless Plunderer. Plus, Phyrexian Altar. Required conditions: 1. Slimefoot and Squee must be on the battlefield. 2. Pitiless Plunderer must be on the battlefield. 3. Phyrexian Altar must be on the battlefield. 4. You control at least one sap proling and one non-token creature. Activating the combo. 1. Activate Phyrexian Altar twice by sacrificing Slimefoot and Squee and another non-token creature you control, adding 1 black mana and 1 red mana. 2. When the creatures die, Pitiless Plunderer triggers twice, then creates a treasure tokens. 3. Activate the 2 treasures by tapping and sacrificing them, adding 1 green mana and 1 any colored mana. 4. Activate Slimefoot and Squee, then sacrifice a sap-rolling creature. 5. When the sap-rolling creature dies, Pitiless Plunderer triggers again, creating another treasure token. 6. Resolve the Slimefoot and Squee ability, then return it and another creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. 7. When Slimefoot and Squee enters the battlefield, it will trigger, then create a 1/1 sap-rolling creature token. 8. Repeat. Combo results: 1. Infinite colored mana. 2. Infinite death triggers. 3. Infinite ETB triggers. 4. Infinite LTB triggers. 5. Infinite sacrifice triggers. 6. Infinite treasure tokens. Pitiless Plunderer alternative spells that can deliver similar results. Pawn of Ulamog, Infested Trinex, Golgari Germination, Hornet Queen, Triplicate Titan, Body Launderer, Burning Tree Emissary, Mere Battlesphere. Combo number 2. Prossh, Sky Raider of Kur, plus Food Chain. Required conditions: 1. Prossh Sky Raider of Kur must be in the command zone. 2. Food Chain must be on the battlefield. 3. Prossh must be your commander. 4. Mana needed: 3 generic mana, 1 black mana, 1 red mana, and 1 green mana, plus commander tax. Activating the combo. 1. Cast Prossh Sky Raider of Kur. 2. Prossh triggers upon casting, creating at least 6/0/1 Kobold creature tokens. 3. Activate Food Chain by exiling Prossh, adding 7 mana of any one color that can only be spent to cast creature spells. 4. Put Prossh from exile into the command zone. 5. Activate Food Chain by exiling a Kobold token, adding any one colored mana that can only be spent to cast creature spells. 6. Repeat step 5 until you have enough mana to recast Prossh. 7. Repeat any number of times. Note: once you have infinite creature tokens, you may activate Prossh any number of times. Combo results: 1. Infinite colored mana that can only be spent to cast creature spells. 2. Infinite creature tokens. 3. Infinite death triggers. 4. Infinite ETB triggers. 5. Infinite LTB triggers. 6. Infinite sacrifice triggers. 7. Infinite storm count. 8. Infinitely powerful Prossh until end of turn. Prossh Sky Raider of Kur alternative spells that can deliver similar results. Squee, the Immortal, Eternal Scourge. Combo number 3. Yurlok of Scorched Thrash, plus Leyline of Abundance, plus Umbral Mantle. Required conditions: 1. Yurlok of Scorched Thrash must be on the battlefield. 2. Leyline of Abundance must be on the battlefield. 3. Umbral Mantle must be on the battlefield. 4. Umbral Mantle is attached to Yurlok. 5. Yurlok does not have Summoning Sickness. 6. Mana needed: 1 generic mana. Activating the combo. 1. Activate Yurlok of Scorched Thrash's ability, causing each opponent to add 1 black mana, 1 red mana, and 1 green mana to their mana pool. Then you add the same amount of mana, plus an additional 1 green mana due to Leyline of Abundance's ability. 2. Activate the ability granted by Umbral Mantle to Yurlok, causing it to untap and gets +2/+2 until end of turn. 3. Repeat any number of times. 4. Move to your next step or phase. Then each opponent loses life equal to the amount of unspent mana in their mana pool. Combo results: 1. Infinite black mana for opponents. 2. Infinite red mana for opponents. 3. Infinite green mana for opponents. 4. Infinite life loss. 5. Infinitely large Yurlok of Scorched Trash until end of turn. Yurlok of Scorched Trash alternative spell that can deliver similar results. Incubation Druid. Leyline of Abundance alternative spells. Nyx Bloom Ancient. Mana Reflection. Heartstone. Umbral Mantle alternative spells. Sword of the Perunes. Staff of Domination. Combo number 4. Murderous Redcap. Plus. Gruul, the Generous. Required conditions. 1. Murderous Redcap must be in hand. 2. Gruul the Generous must be on the battlefield. 3. Mana needed. 2 generic mana, and 2 Rakdos hybrid mana. Activating the combo. 1. Cast Murderous Redcap, then it will enter with a +1/+1 counter, due to Gruul the Generous ability. 2. When Murderous Redcap enters the battlefield, it triggers, dealing an amount of damage equal to its power, targeting itself. 3. Murderous Redcap dies. 4. Murderous Redcap's persist ability triggers, returning it from your graveyard to the battlefield, but without a -1/-1 counter on it due to Gruul's ability. 5. Repeat from step 2. Combo results. 1. Infinite LTB triggers. 2. Infinite ETB triggers. 3. Infinite death triggers. Murderous Redcap alternative spell that can deliver similar results. Air Youths. Gruul the Generous alternative spells. Rhythm of the Wild. Renata, Call to the Hunt. Tribute to the World Tree. Jev, Scaled Scorch. Metallic Mimic. First Day of Class. Bloodsport Thrinex. Masterchef. Arwen, Weaver of Hope. Surik, and Gorklaw. Railway Brawler. Thunderous Velocipede. Combo number 5. Ziatora, the Incinerator. Plus, Sulfim, Mayhem Dominus, plus, Malignus. Required conditions. 1. Ziatora the Incinerator must be on the battlefield. 2. Sulfim Mayhem Dominus must be on the battlefield. 3. Malignus must be on the battlefield. Activating the combo. 1. At the beginning of your end step, Ziatora the Incinerator triggers, then choose to sacrifice Malignus. 2. Malignus will deal twice its power to an opponent due to Sulfim Mayhem Dominus ability. 3. Create 3 treasure tokens. Combo results. 1. Near infinite damage to target opponent. 2. Target opponent loses the game. Ziatora the Incinerator alternative spells that can deliver similar results. Terror of the Peaks. Chandra's Ignition. War Storm Surge. Minsk and Boo. Timeless Heroes. Pandemonium. Sulfim Mayhem Dominus alternative spells. Fiery Emancipation. Gratuitous Violence. City on Fire. Dictate of the Twin Gods. Furnace of Wrath. Angrith's Marauders.
Hi Commander, if you are new here, welcome to our channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Enjoy!
Combo number 6. Prossh, Skyraider of Kur. Plus, Phyrexian Altar. Plus, Ashnod's Altar. Required conditions. 1. Prossh Skyraider of Kur must be in the command zone. 2. Phyrexian Altar must be on the battlefield. 3. Ashnod's Altar must be on the battlefield. 4. Prossh must be your commander. 5. Mana needed. 3 generic mana, 1 black mana, 1 red mana, and 1 green mana, plus enough mana to pay for commander tax if needed. Activating the combo. 1. Cast Prossh Skyraider of Kur from the command zone. 2. Prossh triggers. For each mana used to cast it, create a 0/1 Kobold of Kur keep token. 3. Activate Ashnod's Altar by sacrificing Prossh, adding to generic mana. 4. Choose to have Prossh return to the command zone. 5. Activate Phyrexian Altar by sacrificing 3 Kobold of Kur keep tokens, adding 1 black mana, 1 red mana, and 1 green mana. 6. Activate Ashnod's Altar by sacrificing another Kobold of Kur keep token to add to generic mana. 7. Repeat step 6 until you have enough mana to cast Prossh. 8. Repeat from step 1. Combo results: 1. Infinite colored mana. 2. Infinite colorless mana. 3. Infinite creature tokens. 4. Infinite death triggers. 5. Infinite ETB triggers. 6. Infinite LTB triggers. 7. Infinite sacrifice triggers. Phyrexian Altar alternative spell that can deliver similar results. Prismite. Ashnod's Altar alternative spells. Chatterfang, Squirrel General. Parallel Lives. Doubling Season. Primal Vigor. Combo number 7. Gruul, the Generous. Plus, Putrid Goblin. Plus, Goblin Bombardment. Required conditions: 1. Gruul the Generous must be on the battlefield. 2. Putrid Goblin must be on the battlefield. 3. Goblin Bombardment must be on the battlefield. Activating the combo: 1. Activate Goblin Bombardment by sacrificing Putrid Goblin. 2. Putrid Goblin dies, then its Persist ability triggers, returning it to the battlefield with no -1/-1 counter, due to Gruul the Generous ability. 3. Resolve the Goblin Bombardment's ability, dealing 1 damage to any target. 4. Repeat. Combo results: 1. Infinite damage. 2. Infinite death triggers. 3. Infinite ETB triggers. 4. Infinite LTB triggers. 5. Infinite sacrifice triggers. Gruul the Generous alternative spells that can deliver similar results. Rhythm of the Wild. Renata, Call to the Hunt. Tribute to the World Tree. The Great Henge, Master Chef. Bloodsport Thrynax, Arwen, Weaver of Hope. Surik Angor Claw, Metallic Mimic. Jev, Scaled Scorch. First Day of Class, Railway Brawler. Thunderous Velocipede. Putrid Goblin alternative spells. Aerius, Scuzzback Marauders. Woodfall Primus. Combo number 8, the Beamtown Bullies. Plus, Bronze Bombshell. Plus, Thornbite Staff. Required conditions: 1. The Beamtown Bullies must be on the battlefield. 2. Bronze Bombshell must be in your graveyard. 3. Thornbite Staff must be on the battlefield attached to the Beamtown Bullies. 4. Bronze Bombshell is the only non-legendary creature card in your graveyard. Activating the combo: 1. During an opponent's turn, activate the Beamtown Bullies, putting Bronze Bombshell onto the battlefield under that opponent's control. 2. Bronze Bombshell triggers, causing the opponent to sacrifice it and deal 7 damage to that opponent. 3. Bronze Bombshell dies, triggering the Beamtown Bullies ability given by Thornbite Staff, then untap it. 4. Repeat. Combo results: 1. Infinite damage to opponents. 2. Infinite death triggers. 3. Infinite ETB triggers. 4. Infinite LTB triggers. 5. Infinite sacrifice triggers. Combo number 9, Kodama of the East Tree. Plus, Golgari Rot Farm. Plus, Omnith, Locus of Rage. Required conditions: 1. Kodama of the East Tree must be on the battlefield. 2. Golgari Rot Farm must be in hand. 3. Omnith Locus of Rage must be on the battlefield. Activating the combo: 1. Play Golgari Rot Farm. 2. When Golgari Rot Farm enters the battlefield, it triggers, including Omnith Locus of Rage, and Kodama of the East Tree. 3. Resolve the Kodama of the East Tree trigger, choosing not to put anything from your hand onto the battlefield. 4. Resolve the Golgari Rot Farm trigger, then return it from the battlefield to your hand. 5. Resolve the Omnith trigger, then create a 5/5 elemental creature token. 6. When the token enters the battlefield, Kodama triggers, then put Golgari Rot Farm from your hand onto the battlefield. 7. When Golgari Rot Farm enters the battlefield, it triggers, including Omnith. 8. Repeat from step 4. Combo results: 1. Infinite creature tokens. 2. Infinite ETB triggers. 3. Infinite landfall triggers. Golgari Rot Farm alternative spells that can deliver similar results. Guildless Commons, Cloudstone Curio. Gruul Turf, Arid Archway. Living Twister, Storm Cauldron. Omnith Locus of Rage alternative spells. Skewed Swarm, Tireless Provisioner. Rampaging Bullets. Togo, Goblin Weaponsmith, Tireless Tracker. Zendikar's Royal, Spore Mound. Spring Heart Nantuko, Surinth Great Worm. Green Sleeves, Maro Sorcerer. Nesting Dragon, Helm of the Host. Combo number 10, Korvold, Fake-Cursed King. Plus, Animation Module, plus, Ashnod's Altar. Required conditions, 1. Korvold Fake-Cursed King must be on the battlefield. 2. Animation Module must be on the battlefield. 3. Ashnod's Altar must be on the battlefield. 4. You control another creature on the battlefield. Activating the combo. 1. Activate Ashnod's Altar by sacrificing other creature you control. 2. Korvold Fake-Cursed King second ability triggers, then put a +1/+1 counter on it, and draw a card. 3. Animation Module triggers, then choose to pay 1 generic mana to create a 1/1 servo artifact creature token. 4. Repeat. Combo results. 1. Infinite card draw. 2. Infinite death triggers. 3. Infinite ETB triggers. 4. Infinite LTB triggers. 5. Infinite sacrifice triggers. 6. Infinite colorless mana. 7. Infinite creature tokens. Korvold Fake-Cursed King alternative spells that can deliver similar results. Jury, Master of the Review. Mazirek, Kral Death Priest. Crime Novelist, Tarian Soul Cleaver. Blade of the Bloodchief, Arc-Bound Crusher. Seer Ginger, the Meal Ender. Ghost Lantern, Champion of Lambolt. Grismold the Dreadsower, Ravenous Squirrel. Feral Ghoul, Body Dropper. Gixian Infiltrator, Sadistic Glee, Kresh the Blood Braided. Deathbringer Thoctor. Blood Flow Connoisseur, Mortician Beetle. Etekic, Salvage Splicer, Ubnixilus, Unshackled. Blood Aspirant, Wildwood Mentor. Prowling Geist Catcher. Senjir, the Dark Baron, Orca, Siege Demon. Vogre, Necropolis Tyrant. Woodland Champion. Cloakwood Swarm Keeper, Boomer Scrapper. Hamlet Back Goliath, Gavany and Hallowed. Ashnod's Altar alternative spells, Phyrexian Altar. Krarklan Ironworks, Thermopod. Check the other links in the description below for more insane and crazy combos from other colors. Thank you for watching.